Day 74. Still going, still lots of food in the freezer, still some food in the refrigerator. Produce is pretty much gone. I'm going to plant a few of the potatoes that I grew, or that I bought, but that's coming up today. Well, I'm not going to plant them yet, but I'm going to start the process. So I ordered some little inserts for like an arrow garden from Amazon, and those will be coming on Sunday. So I want to start those seeds. I'd like to grow some lettuce and maybe a couple of herbs from a little herb garden I bought at Aldi's. I actually bought 2 of them last year and never used them. So that would have been a waste of money if I don't start using them. So, and I have to set up my grow lights upstairs. I'm trying to dedicate one room to the starts because I don't want them all over my dining room table again. I did that a couple years ago and I got a lot of plants, but it was just too much on the dining room table, and then I ended up getting gnats, and that was a problem. So I'm going to try to avoid all those things this year. So this is my gardening book, and it's a big fat notebook. I think I got it at Walmart. And in here I have plans. Now this started out in 2021, last year, but some of the things I want to grow, some of the plants that are compatible. I made a whole list of what to grow with Swiss chard, what to grow with potatoes, and I have a whole list of those. So that's in my garden book, and I make notes in here. And then I got this on a website, and it tells when to plant certain plants. So that's a couple pages. And I got this, let me see if I can find the website. Looks like gardeningproductsreview.com. So this is very helpful, and our last frost date here is April 30th, and our first frost is October 23rd. And I'm in zone 6. We're right by Lake Erie. So, and then this is just a little thing, tells what family the tomato is in. It's in with the potato family is tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, and sweet potatoes. So I have a couple of those in here, and then I have another. I'm in 6A. This is from our Stony Acres, and it's another chart of when to start and plant. It has flowers and things too, and just on and on like that. And then here I have, I bought these, they're for baseball cards, but I put seeds in them, and then I put the month in which to plant them. So that's my garden book, and I just make myself notes, and I keep some of the garden catalogs in here. So that's that. And then here's some of the new seeds I bought for this year. I found the sugar baby watermelon, the butternut squash from a friend. She gave me the squash and I saved some of the seeds, some cherry tomatoes, early girl and another early girl. So I want to start those pretty soon. Now in here I have microgreens and lots of microgreens and sprouts. I have those in here and I want to start those soon. And then I have this sprouting tray, if I can get it with one hand, that I've had for a long time and never used, and it's different tiers. And this is for little sprouts. So again, if I don't use it, it was a big waste of money. So I want to use that to make some sprouts. And then this is the garden box I put together for this year. I just took an Amazon box, cut it down so that I can contain the dirt when I do my plants. And I saved a lot of yogurt cups. I'm going to start a lot of my things in yogurt cups. I'm going to follow Homegrown Veg's recommendations, and he's on YouTube. So check him out, Homegrown Veg. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit with what's for breakfast. Okay, let's see what's for breakfast, day 74. Alright, I'm getting leftovers in here. Some soup from yesterday. I still have some sauce, my yogurt, some guacamole that's probably not good anymore. But anyway, so let's see. I think I have 2 eggs left. And I think I'm going to make some egg salad, and I'm going to have it on one of my 3 rolls. There's 3 left in there, and those need to get eaten up too. And, well, I may have some yogurt, I'm not sure. But we'll see. All right. I'll need some mayonnaise. So I'll get that out. And that should be good for this morning's breakfast. All right. I'll meet you at the stove. I'm making another trip to the freezer because there's something in here that I want to make for future breakfasts. So I have in here this tempeh, and I have a couple of packs of that, and I want to make some tempeh bacon. So I'm taking that out to defrost. And actually, those are crumbles. And in there, I actually have some sausage crumbles too. So I think I have a couple of these tempehs in here. And I don't know if one of them is a tempeh bacon. No, they're all tempehs. Oh, I got more. I got 4 altogether. So I want to start using some of that up. And the crumbles will be for another meal. But I have to defrost the tempeh. So, and then since I'm out of eggs, I'm thinking I want to use some tofu to make a tofu scramble. But I have tofu in the freezer, or in the refrigerator too. This morning I'm just making a very simple egg salad. Mashing up these eggs. And the only things that I'm really going to put in there are some mayo, whatever mayo you like, vegan, regular, it's up to you. But this isn't vegan anyway because it's eggs. Alright, and then I'm going to just put in some lemon pepper. Alright, let's see if that's good. I don't want the egg salad too soupy. Okay, of course, had a phone call. So I just put some mayonnaise in here and a little bit of lemon pepper. And I'm going to add a little extra pepper. And this is very simple. I'm just keeping it simple. And then I cut a couple shoots off my green onions. I'm just going to give those a little snip in here. And that's going to be my very simple breakfast this morning. And I'll be back in a minute. Alright, there is breakfast, day 74. Just a simple roll with egg salad. And then I have a little tiny bit left. I could eat that on crackers later if I get hungry. Alright, so I'll be back later and we'll talk about some gardening. Today I'm finally putting up my macrame valances. So what I did here, this is the, I don't know, the cornice board of my wooden blinds. And what I did, there's a little channel in here. And first I put some of this glue all the way through. And then I went over it again with some hot glue to hold it in place until the other glue dries. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm putting up my valances for the living room. And I got these on Amazon and they were not that expensive. I'd have to look up the price. But, so yeah, I'm working on my living room and hopefully within a week I'll get it done because I have some things I have to purge out of some of the cabinets and things that I have in there. So I just wanted to share with you how I did that in case anybody else wants to do something similar. I found out something really cool with my phone. Apparently if I hold my hand up and then make a fist, it takes a selfie. I did not know that. Oh, don't you just love technology? Well, I was going to do a little gardening today, but I kind of got a little sidetracked. I started my living room, setting it up and cleaning. So I'm doing one section at a time. I'm going to go around the room. So I got the chairs set up and I got my 2 more valances up. And so I'm really happy about that. I have 1 more to go, but I still have a love seat in there and I have to move that and the carpet in order to get to the window. So I did not do any gardening today. I was thinking about it though. Does that count? Probably not. So anyway, now it's dinner time and I have half a cup of coffee left. Cheers! I didn't cheers you for a while. So I'm going to have that. And then I'm going to have my dinner, and dinner is just going to be some leftover soup. Or I could cook some pasta and have some leftover rosé sauce with pasta. but I'm not in the mood for that, so I think I'm just going to have a soup. There's a little bit left. I'll finish that up, but I'll take you with me and I'll show you what's in my fridge. But yeah, I pretty much worked all day on my living room at a snail's pace, of course, and I got my bookshelf sort of rearranged. There's still too much stuff in there, but it's got pictures of my family and things. It's neat. But I don't know what else to do with the stuff, and I really don't want to get rid of it. So I'm working the room counterclockwise. I usually do clockwise. And my little Lizzie has discovered one of the chairs, so I think I'm just going to keep. It came with a couple big, huge, real lightweight plastic bags that were covering the chairs. And they haven't been bothering the chairs. So I think at night I'm just going to put those over the chairs. Nobody's here, you know, so except me. I'll be upstairs. So and that was keeping them off the chairs. So they have another thing that you can get. In fact, I have one, but it's a bigger one. It's called a scat mat. And what it is, it's a mat, and you put a 9-volt battery in it, and when the dog goes and steps on it, it gives a little bit of a zap. I mean, nothing, you know, it's just a 9-volt battery, so it can't be too bad, but it deters them from getting on furniture or going places where you don't want them to go. But then I'll have something else that I'll have to buy and something else that I'll just have to store eventually. So I'm not going to get that. I'm just going to put the plastic covers over the chairs. And yeah, it looks cheesy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I'd like the chairs to at least remain nice for a year or two. So, and it's not so bad having the little dog jump in the chair. But it's my other two that they're too heavy, and these are not high-end chairs. So I basically bought them for company to sit in, or for me to sit in, and not the dogs. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little update. No gardening today. I'm done. I'm totally done. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel okay and I can just carry on and do another section of the room. And that's sort of my plan, is just to keep working my way around the rooms. And eventually I want to put some shelving in my kitchen. You know how they have the open shelving now? So there's two places I want to put that so that I can use my cart. Because right now I've got oil on there, I've got spices on there. There's just too much stuff. I can't use the cart. Because even though my kitchen is a good size, I don't have much counter space. I mean, I have counter space over here, but the sink and stove are over here, so that's kind of useless. So that's my coffee bar and my toaster oven. And I do keep my appliances out. I don't like the way they look, but those are appliances I use all the time. And I know if I don't keep them out, I won't use them. So, but that's a project for another day. So I'll need 6 shelves, and one of them I'll put above my one cabinet, and the other one I'll put, like I said, where I have my oils and things. So, because that's pretty crammed on there, and I'd like to, it's bothering me. It's too cluttered. So anyway, let's go see what's for dinner. Dinner day 74. All right, here we are. I have a little tiny bit of egg salad left. I might as well eat that up. And then I have this mug, has soup in it. So I'll have that. And I think I'll have a sandwich with my soup. I could have a salad, but it's cold. I don't feel like having a salad. So, and this needs to be eaten up. So I'm going to eat that. And I don't have much in the way of bread. I didn't get around to doing my tempeh, but that's okay. It's thawed now. I can do that anytime. So I'm just going to have another one of these rolls, and then I have a little bit of this bread left, and if I don't go shopping, I'm going to have to bake some bread. But that's okay. I've only got a couple more days, and then it's March. But if the weather keeps up the way it is, I don't want to go shopping then either. So I'm going to put some lettuce on my sandwich. And I think I'm going to call that good. Yep, well, that's what's left in my fridge. The only produce I have. Hi, buddy. Hello. The only produce I have is that little bit of salad. So, and I actually still have a leftover for tomorrow if I want. So we'll see. Tomorrow's another day. All right, I'll meet you at the stove. All right, my friends. Here is dinner, day 74. I decided I did make a little salad, and I put my egg salad on top of it. Made myself a sandwich with some of that lunch meat, some Dijonnaise. Had a little tiny bit of guacamole that wasn't brown, so I stuck that on there too. And then my soup, my pasta soup. So this will fill me up. And there we have it. There's dinner, day 74. All right, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.